Y'all, I have no shortage of story times for women, and these pests that want to nest and rest, they just keep coming. And you see them in many different varieties, so we have got to continue to talk about them. This is the story time of a senior citizen pest. Y'all, ladies, I don't care your age. Show these videos to your aunties, your mamas, and your grandmamas because these pests come in different ages, cultures, religions, class. They just want to get their teeth, tentacles, and talons in you and just get all of your resources out of you. Hide your couch, hide your Wi-Fi, hide your soup. Let's get into this story time. So this woman reached out to me in my inbox on Reddit. I'm like, let's hear it. Give me this story time. Okay, she says, my apologies for the long message coming your way. So, my mother in law is in her 60s. She's not in great health. And when COVID hit, she was struggling. So, my partner and I let her move in, remodeled the basement for her. We figured sooner or later this would be inevitable. I'm telling you this because she recently asked if her boyfriend could move in. I've never met this man before, even though they've been together for 7 years. We both said absolutely not. But I just want to let you know the type of man this person is. First, they met when he was married. They were just friends. hmm They were on again. They were on again, off again. And when he decided to get a divorce, he needed a place to live. They were on again at that point, conveniently. But rather than move in with my mother in law in her apartment at the time, he decided to start a relationship with a high school sweetheart who is well off. His excuse for choosing his girlfriend over my mother in law is that my mother in law's apartment was small. Okay, cannot make this stuff up. He claims that him and his girlfriend don't sleep together, but he said that they do eat dinner together every night. She believes that even though he lives with this woman, their relationship isn't good because that's what he says. He told her all his girlfriend does is take care of her mentally and physically handicapped daughter. WTF is she supposed to do? And sit on the couch. All my mother-in-law, all my mother-in-law does is sit on the couch too. But she plays pretend with him. She cleans up her place when he graces her with his presence, stocks the fridge, and cooks. Things she doesn't normally do. We often cook and help her clean as she struggles with these things. I think she thinks if she puts on a good show for him, he'll see that she's a good homemaker and chooses her. But you can't live in La La Land forever. She's also obese, not that this matters, but I feel like he goes after women who are physically less attractive than him because he feels like they will be grateful he gives them his time. He is retired and doesn't have a lot of money. He is just using women to access their homes, and he sure isn't going to get access to mine. I don't know this man. I said I would never feel comfortable allowing some old man to move in. Granted, she has her own apartment downstairs with her own entrance, bathroom, kitchen, etc. I still wouldn't feel comfortable. She said he has 3 daughters he loves and is a good man. I said, then why doesn't he live with his daughters then? No response. Even though he is retired and works 2 to 3 days a week, he sees her once every couple of months. The last time they hung out, I heard him come in downstairs. They went straight to her bedroom, and he left less than an hour later. I told her if he doesn't have a good relationship with this woman, then why doesn't he hang out with her more? What is his excuse? She was silent. My partner said she is just believing what she wants to believe, but if he actually cared for her, he would make time for her. Silent again. We both told her that if he is willing to do this to his girlfriend now, why wouldn't he do it to her? She had no input. For her 60th birthday, his band played at her party. She told her friends not to talk to him because she doesn't want him knowing that she talks about him to her friends. At one point, about a year and a half ago, when she was living in her tiny apartment, he blocked her on Facebook because she kept showing up to his band shows and his girlfriend was there. She said she continued to find his shows and show up. Creepy and desperate as hell. Anyway, his girlfriend's lease is about to be up. She says she was talking to him about finally living together. She suggested moving into an apartment together. He said he still had a lot to think about and wasn't sure what he was going to do. That's when he said he liked the place she lived in now, and she said she would ask us what we thought about him moving in. Since telling him that we said no and that they would have to find a place together on their own, something we absolutely do not want her to do. He is back in his he needs to think phase. I haven't even said half of the crazy this man has done to her and what she's put up with. She was crying and saying she doesn't want to be single forever, but I told her that hoping a man chooses you when it's convenient for him is not love. That if a man only wants to be with you because you give him a place to live, a bunch of question marks, these men out here are for the streets. Absolutely. Absolutely. Homosexuals in every race, culture, class, whatever. I said, this is wild and sad. And she says, yes, it's insane. I'm not even sure what goes through her mind to think this is a normal relationship or that it will ever be normal. She is just a deeply insecure woman who was raised in a strict Italian Catholic home and made to believe that women without men are useless. Even though she has great friends and family, she still thinks her life will only be complete if some musty, dusty, crusty man tells her he loves her. The socialization and programming that women go through to have our collective self esteem beat down so bad to the point where we accept any minuscule piece of a man because we don't feel complete without a man is just it just speaks to where we are globally. Like this woman said, these are Italian Catholic people. And religion does such a wild thing to people. And it just keeps us. Is it Stockholm syndrome? I don't know what this is, but I want us to continue to talk about this because this is not where we're supposed to be. Women, keep talking to your girls. Let them know that you are whole and complete despite your relationship status. Because what society has done to our aunties, our mamas, our grandmamas is let them know that you are just not a whole person. You can have you can have a great career, you can have a great relationship with your kids, you can have all kind of wonderful hobbies, you can do whatever, but unless you have a human with a pen by your side, you're nothing. And I am sick and tired of this narrative. But I want you guys to weigh in on what you think about this one. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Share your experiences and share a story time if you have one for me.